Hey guys, welcome back to Paradise. Thought I'd just catch you guys up on what has been going on around here. Nothing too crazy, but so we've just been exploring a lot of new places lately, which has been a lot of fun, finding some new areas that we haven't been to. Doing a lot with flies right now. Feels like every place that we've gone to has been really fly-y. We still have the whole canopy thing, but we've been moving around so much we really don't set it up if we're staying at a spot for only a day or two. It's really not worth it. So dealing with flies. Smoke has been kind of hit or miss. It's been getting a little better, so we've been kind of dodging that as well. The heat has actually been one of the biggest things still. It's still warm everywhere we go, so we're up at a summit right now. You can probably hear jets flying around like always. They always seem to find us, but so yeah, it's been very warm still. Down in the valleys it's still over 90 degrees, so, and it's October, so we need to usually it's cooling down now and we could at least start going down into some of our lower spots, but so we've been having to find a lot more higher spots this year just because we've been having to stay up there for a lot longer. But besides that, it's been going really good. It's been following us. We had to do the rotor change, the brake rotors and pads and stuff, and that was a bit of a challenge on the road without any help, but we figured it out, got it done. And then as soon as I changed the passenger side tire, I went to do the driver's side tire, and I took that off, and I instantly saw that we had a screw in the tire, and it was literally like right on the side, like of the tread to the sidewall. So I was like, I don't know, because usually they can't fix it if it's on the sidewall. So we're like, okay. But we go to Discount Tire, and because if you pay for whatever their insurance and stuff, you get free tires if you have an issue with it, for almost the warranty of the tires, and we've only had them for a couple of years. So we're like, okay, well, let's go there, because so we made a trip to the city and got it checked out, and it took a while because we didn't have an appointment or anything, so that was fun, and they were really busy that day, so kind of had to spend all day in the city. But then we got it in, and they actually were able to plug it, so that was fantastic. We were super excited because we didn't want to have to well, we could get a free tire anyways, but we just didn't want to have to deal with it. So they got it plugged, and it held. So then we left and we went and explored some new areas, and we were out in the middle of the boonies at this one spot looking at some mines and stuff, and we got all the way in, and we were probably about 2 hours in off the main highway, and almost when we got to our pin that we wanted to look at, I literally blew out a different tire and hit a rock or something, and it completely shredded the sidewall, and it went from 40 psi down to 2 in like 5 seconds. So we're like, okay, well, that one's definitely not going to be able to get fixed. So whatever. So we ended up just camping in there for a few days. I switched it and put the spare on, and that was fine. And then on the way out, we actually ran into some signs that weren't there when we came in. They were dotted along the road, and we're like, what are these? And we've seen them before, and they're like mile markers, and we're like, that usually means they're going to do a race through the desert somewhere, or right there. So we had it one time in around Death Valley area. They were doing a race, and we're like, what is this? We're like, oh, okay. So we're like, but the signs were facing the opposite direction, so it was like they were going to be coming the way that we were going out. So we're like, oh crap. Like, there was no signs when we went in. And so luckily we made it all the way out, and we were dinking around and doing some stuff on the edge. And then as soon as we left, there was a sign right on the main highway going into the road saying that this road will be closed on this day and for this race. And it was illegal to remove the sign, and like, so they get precedence to literally shut down all that public land because it's a huge race. So it was this huge swath, like it's millions of acres, and they get to close it down. And the weird thing is we're usually in there for probably anywhere between like 10 to 14 days and don't come back out. But we popped the tire, so we were like, let's just go out and get it fixed. But they put the sign out within like 4 days of the race, so we would have been in there. It's like they didn't put it out early enough, so we didn't know anything was going on. So it's not our responsibility to know a race is going through the middle of the nowhere. Like, there was nobody out there. There's no vehicles the whole time we were there. No cell service, no nothing. So we're like, okay. So we were going to go back in there, which now we got to wait now in order to go back in there. So that's fun. And they have races all over the place. So if you don't know about it, they race through the desert with trucks and dirt bikes and UTVs and ATVs and whatever. They have different classes. It's nuts, and they're very stringent about it, and they block everybody else off of it. So it's fantastic. So anyway, so we had that. So then we had to go back up to Discount Tire again, and this time I knew I had to replace it, and so we got a free tire, so that worked out pretty well. And then luckily our tread wasn't low enough to the point where we had to get two, because usually if your tread is too low on your tires, you're requested to get two tires instead of just one. So, but then you have to pay for the second one, so that's kind of a tricky thing where it's like, well, I got the insurance for them, but you only get one free tire because that's the one that's popped. The other one's good, but then I have to replace it anyway, so you have two of the same tread tires, because otherwise it messes up your transfer case and differential and all that stuff. So we're like, luckily they said that we were within tread life, so we got a free tire. So now we're back out on the road again, and hopefully not blowing any more tires. But yeah, so that's been that in a nutshell. But everything's been going pretty good, considering I'm getting really good at changing tires now. So it's been nice. But anyways, yeah, so hopefully it'll cool down soon and we can start moving a little south soon. But otherwise, dogs are doing good and we're doing good, and we're trying to get most of the places that we've been going to now, we can actually have fires again. So that's been nice. We can be able to actually cook our food again on the fire. So it's just not the same being in propane. So but anyways, that'll be it for now, guys. That's a long enough rant. But yeah, thanks for sticking with us, guys, and seeing how we're doing, but staying out of hurricanes. Last year we were sitting in a hurricane. So anyways, we'll talk to you guys later.